YouTubers, this is just a quick little video on disassembly of the Reck P8 pistol, which was also marketed as the LA Fury, and I believe also some of them were called the Chicago Cub. This is just a little cheaply made West German fixed barrel blowback pistol, and my understanding is that they're very cheap with pot metal slide, and if you shoot it extensively you're eventually going to break it. So it's not intended for any kind of regular use. You know, keep it in the nightstand for an emergency, and that's about it. I have noticed some questions on the internet on how to disassemble these, so I thought I'd go ahead and make the video, and it would be there for anybody's reference in the future. Okay, the Reck is pretty simple, but I do recommend that you disassemble it with the gun in a horizontal position like this. If you tilt it either way when you're disassembling it, all kinds of little parts are going to fall out, and that tends to freak people out the first time they do it. It's really not that big a deal. It's fairly simple and easy to go back together, but you also don't want to lose any parts as they go tumbling all over the table. Alright, first thing you have to do, of course, is remove your magazine. Do your safety check. Alright. Next thing you're going to do is pull the trigger. Alright. And on the back of the pistol there's this figure 8 shaped piece back here called the slide bolt. And what you're going to do is push in on the slide bolt, and then there's a takedown button right here, and you'll press that in and then release the slide bolt, and it pops backwards. Alright, next thing you're going to do is just lift the slide slowly backwards and off over the barrel. Alright, you get to this point, you have a recoil spring, you have a little plunger, firing pin spring, and your firing pin. And that is as far as you want to disassemble one of these things. Just enough to clean it. You know, if you go digging in here any deeper and you break a part, replacement parts are going to be almost impossible to get. So, stop right there. Now, reassembly, exactly the opposite. Pretty simple, no big deal. Recoil spring goes in the slide. The firing pin has a little tab on it. You can see this. That actually lines up with the groove in the slide, so that only goes in one way. Can't mess that up. Your firing pin spring, then your little plunger. Alright, now here's where you have to be careful, or you'll shoot springs all over the place. Just keeping the gun horizontal, you slide over the barrel, get that spring on the front of the slide, slide the whole thing backwards onto the frame, and then you're pretty much done. Push that slide bolt back in and do a function test, and that's it. Gun is done, ready to go. So there it is, the Reck P8 pistol. Thanks for watching.